a supremely talented music composer.
I decided to message Salim Merchant sir and asked him if I could intern with him. And he said, yes, why not? I left my MBA thing and just went for it.
He's garnered fame for his how-to videos.
People will eventually start liking you if you believe in it. So just believe in yourself and do it.
NewsX influencer A-list proudly recognizes Anshuman Sharma for influence in comedy and music. Hello and welcome. You're joining us on NewsX. I'm Parati Bhanot, and with us today is a musician. He calls himself a music composer, but for a lot of you out there, there's this one video of his that you would have seen. The video is called "How to Make a Ritwis Song in 2 Minutes," if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And the video went viral last year during the lockdown. And the person who's made this video is with us today on the broadcast. Anshuman Sharma joins us. Anshuman, firstly, thank you so much for being with us, and a very warm welcome to NewsX.
Thanks a lot for having me here.
So, Anshuman, tell us a little bit about these videos that you've been making that have been going viral, that have been making people laugh. I understand there's one on Badshah that you've recently made that has also gone viral. Tell us a little bit about these videos.
Well, how it started was basically I used to make just fun stuff on my Instagram, like dialogue remixes and stuff. And there was this particular dialogue remix I'd made on someone, which kind of sounded like Ritwis. So people were tagging Ritwis in the comments of that one. And so I realized, then I listened to Ritwis music. And then I realized it kind of did sound like him. So, and there were these videos already on the internet by various international YouTubers and stuff, who showed people how to make a Michael Jackson or how to make a Drake song in 2 minutes and stuff like that. So I thought, why not do it with Ritwis? Since I already know how it sounds, I could just create a track and like put a video like that.
And that went viral. How many views has that gotten till now? Tell us.
I mean, yeah, it got 1 million on Twitter, on Facebook, and 2 million.
1 million views is a lot of views. 1 million views is a very, very high number. So now that we've established that you have an online presence, that you have the knack for creating videos for the internet, the audience on the internet, you were also telling me just now that you are a music composer primarily, right? You enjoy doing music. You're an artist. So who are you currently associated with? What's the kind of music that you're making? What are the songs that we should listen to know what music Anshuman Sharma makes? Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, I've been working with Salim Suleiman, and I've done a couple of background music tracks along with them. I did background music for Kuli Number 1, which featured Varun Dhawan. I did Disco Dancer 2.0 featuring Tiger Shroff. And they released an album recently called Bhumi. So I did various songs in that album, including a song for Sunidhi Chauhan, one for Sukhwinder. Yeah. So those are like folk songs mixed with jazz and stuff. So yeah, I've been working on stuff like that lately.
You were telling me about how your journey with Salim Suleiman started, and I must say it's indeed rather fascinating. Why don't you tell our viewers about how that began?
Yeah, so I just used to like put videos and stuff of me playing the keyboard on Instagram, and I sent some of those videos to various composers. Like I sent some to Vishal Dadlani, to Salim Merchant, to A.R. Rahman also. And luckily, somehow, Salim Merchant saw my video and my DM and then followed me back. And he was like, this is great. And then he started following me. And then like after 2-3 months, I was going to do MBA. But then somehow I decided that MBA isn't for me. And then I decided to message Salim Merchant sir and asked him if I could intern with him. And he said, yes, why not? Please come. So I left my MBA thing and just went for it. I went to Mumbai.
So I'm very curious, in fact, and I've asked you this. I want to know from you, Anshuman. Now you make spoofs, right? A lot of your spoofs are related to music, be it Ritwis or be it Badshah. A lot of the spoofs that you're making are on musicians in the industry, but you're also surviving in the same industry, right? So is there ever a sort of conflict of interest? Do you ever feel like you should maybe not make certain videos? It might hurt somebody. You obviously also have to think about your future. That ever come to your mind?
No, there's never a conflict because I don't try to bring them down or anything. It's I keep it as little as less offensive as I can. So it's just basically picking out certain things from their music and then telling people that this is mostly the type of stuff they've been doing right now, and just present it in a fun way. I don't make fun of them like as such, but yeah. So
you were also talking about, we were also just discussing about this new trend that is now emerging, wherein you need an online presence to build your own brand, right? Building brands is not only limited to composing a song for and for a movie or an actor or a company. It's now a lot of it is also about having your own presence on the internet. Do you think that that is going to be the norm going ahead, Anshuman? Is that something that you're looking forward to building your?
Yeah, definitely. Because a lot of songs, if I take examples of songs only, a lot of songs are hit songs, and then people don't know who made them and stuff, unless it's a big composer who's known for some kind of music. So in order to tell people that, you need to build a brand and you need to have that social media presence for that, so that people know it's you who did that. And like once you have a following, they'll know who you are, and like your songs would have a better chance of becoming a hit song. So
Anshuman, do you think that going ahead, musicians need to now build their brand on the internet and then take it forward from there? Is that you think,
Of course, yeah. And I think it's much easier for musicians to get that exposure nowadays, because previously 10 years ago you had to go to a label and like approach them and then beg them for like, so they choose a song and then they decide what you do and then they put it out. Now you can just put it out on YouTube and test it for yourself. So, and if it's a good song, if people like it, then it'll eventually get popular. So it's in fact much easier for people to do that, and it's important as well, because like that's what takes you forward these days.
And
so that's definitely really important.
For you, what is the future like? What does the future hold? What do we expect in the coming years? Do we expect a Anshuman Sharma original album?
Yeah, there might be one soon.
Soon. Okay, so that is something that we're going to look out for. Anshuman, before we let you go, why don't you tell our viewers where to find you online, on Twitter, on Instagram?
Yeah, sure. You all can just search for Anshuman Sharma on Google or Anshuman Sharma on YouTube. My channel is called Anshuman Sharma only, and my Instagram is anshuman.sharma1. So yeah, you can find me easily anywhere. So.
And before we let you go, one piece of advice from a young content creator and a composer to multiple other people out there that want to take that first step and want to get into music, want to become artists?
I mean, I would advise them to like do whatever they feel like, but like, I mean, don't just chase views and stuff, because you'll eventually get those once there's a thing that's out there, and like people will eventually start liking you if you believe in it. So just believe in yourselves and do it.
Thank you, Anshuman. It's been a pleasure having you, and more power to you.
Thanks a lot.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.